Charo, anything else left to say? I just started up the recording, so hi everybody. Welcome to another game here. Another wonderful game.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Perfect. Oh, before we get into the game proper, turn it up all the way and we'll fade up. Beautiful. Week 3 big ups, let's go. Yeah, we're going straight through. It's a marathon one tonight. Welcome one. Come on, come on. Welcome. Let's play some ball. Charroll joining me. Say hi, Charroll.
Hello.
We got Daisy starting off on the mound. Is Baby Mario going to get in for the game's first base hit? Maybe two if Toad can't recover here after the game.
Chill.
You know what I've noticed? There have been some brutal item and stage hazard collisions this week. I feel like they're playing very physical ball midway through the season. Ooh, okay. Excellent play by, I believe that's Mario hitting third. Blue Yoshi has been hitting at a horrible level, and that reaching on error saves what would have been probably a double play. Now Mario's up. No outs. Runners on first and second.
On Mario Stadium, you kind of have to rely on your items because there's no stage hazards.
True. Be safe and enjoy the walk, Choopy. All right, double play there. Blue Pianta now at bat. That was really good insight, Charbo, as they will score here. No item assist needed, but I agree with what you said. I think this is I think in a league where home runs and hits come at a higher rate, having half your game speed in a neutral site like this, where your defense and your items will be able to carry you, really puts a bigger emphasis on small ball that I've been really enjoying.
For real.
No small ball.
These are like really a test of energy, I think.
Yeah, fireballs have pretty good synergy, some breaks in it, but of course enough for one run there. Maybe not the cleanest inning, but don't end up stranding many, and they get an early lead versus the Flowers, one that they desperately need, I think. They did jump out to an early lead versus the Babies before sort of collapsing, but so far, nothing of the sort as they trade leadoff hits. Red Magic Koopa gets aboard. He's been good in his leadoff role, I think.
I think so.
How do you feel about Matt? I know I have him not as my MVP this week in favor of Scooby-Doo, but I feel like he's been excellent player outside of maybe that double play he just hit into.
I genuinely think he's been pretty good this whole season.
Yeah, great defensively. One of two players on his team, I believe, to have an over 80% success rate.
Goddamn.
Fly balls. Mario with easy put away from Shy Guy, grounder.
Barely missed this.
Yeah. Items haven't played a big role yet, but they're lurking. Some foreshadowing. You know, Luigi's a guy that's just so easy to root for, especially when he's hitting like that. He lands a single just in front of Toadette over in left field. Leadoff runners aboard for the inning. Baby Daisy now up through the infield. Birdo doesn't have a play on it. First two runners are aboard. Luigi, Baby Daisy, second and first. And this is about as good as timing as you can get. Blue Toad, maybe the black sheep of the family. Everyone else has had a lot of cameras and paparazzi around him this season. He's kept his head down, but he's hit at a very high level. Only really singles outside of that grand slam, and he doesn't have the patience here. It's going to result in an infield fly. First out of the inning. Daisy will do that to you, you know. No one to savor good pitches. No one to test patience.
I'm doing better now that she's built up some of her star pitches. Like we were talking about earlier, she's not much of a starter.
Yeah, you know, Shy Guy's one of those players I feel like that he's a player that shouldn't have as much reach as he does, but he's so willing to give everything on those dives that he ends up tracking down a lot more balls than you'd expect.
Honestly, yeah.
Birdo now up to bat. She only has a handful of homers, if I think one, maybe two on the season. But Luigi loves to pitch outside the zone, and she loves to place her sweet spot of the bat right there. He's testing her inside now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count, maybe even. Ball 3. She'll have a green light to swing if she wants. Charges up. Doesn't get a lot of that, but opposite field sends it through. Baby Mario handles it over in right field, but leadoff runners aboard. Toadette now. Toadette just doesn't have the wheels to beat out that double play. Fireball item there almost takes out Mario, but he handles around it. Maybe a little bit of fireball privilege. Red Toad up the bat. Another sort of black sheep of the family, you know. I feel like this the Toads on this team just haven't been getting a lot of screen time compared to a lot of their counterparts. You know, the protege, he is. I mean, he has that moment, man, in Wario City. There's gonna be posters of that for years. Baby Mario. Valiant attempt, but not a great item roll there. First out. Shy Guy handles it, no problem. 4-3 the put away. You know, I gotta say, as another out there, Birdo with a great grab. These are my favorite types of games. I love when it's a small lead, so both sides feel like they need to score. One to increase it, the other to, you know, to win. But it just feels so tense. It feels like everything matters more. Every pitch, every stamina, every item, every base you can take, you know?
Yeah.
I think Mario's really starting to feel that playoff push, and he knows that he's not out of it yet, but 4 losses, you have to look at trying to win out, especially with the trade deadline and the All-Star break coming up. Blue Pianta going to be safe after the cutoff there goes to second instead of first. Probably wouldn't have had him anyways, but now 2-1, 2 out. Young King Knave has a home run on the season. Would love to add another here. Daisy, though, loaded up on star pitches. Might just try to blank him. Swings for contact right up the middle. Nobody has a play. Power block might give Mario the green light. Instead, he holds. 2 outs, bases loaded. The dam is bursting.
Luigi up.
Luigi's got a bucket of water. Is every character physically? Yes. So the weakest charge swing in the game is Waluigi, who has 1 power on it compared to his 99 power on a slap swing. I saw Waluigi hit a home run last night. First Grim for Friends. No teams of this involved, of course. Luigi lands one at the corner of the warning track. Toad, great assist to Matt, but he doesn't have the timing to throw out Blue Pianta. 2-run score on a deep single to the right field gap by Luigi. Great base running by Mario and Blue Pianta just in time. And Daisy already feeling tired out there. 3 scored, 2 outs, runners on the corner. Looking rougher than it did an inning ago, but Birdo should limit further damage here with a great grab. Great throw over to first. All right. Punch, counter punch. Let's see what the Flowers can do. Red Noki, Red Critter, and Daisy. Bottom of the order up. I want to see Luigi really play aggressively in the strike zone, I feel like. I understand that dancing around it is part of his appeal. He's a stamina player, so he plays around the outside of the zone, so he doesn't have to worry about hard contact. But I want to see him take command of the zone, like that, like a in-breaking pitch. Test them, you know?
Yeah. Tried to there.
Yeah, hard hit ball. Doesn't get the best contact on it. Hits it right to Luigi's brother at shortstop. Doubles up Noki at first, and now Daisy's up 2 out, none on. She's threatening to take Luigi yard. It's going to be a defensive stand here from Yoshi and Baby Mario. As Charwell says, they have it. This outfield has been dominant. Blue Yoshi has not looked great at the plate, but this has been a spider web out there, man. I mean, it feels easy to put up the innings Luigi has when you have a net out there like that, you know?
Definitely.
Gonna try and get another inning out of Daisy. Might be ill-advised, but it's the bottom of the order. Shouldn't be too much of a problem if she can just stay composed. Oh, Blue Toad drives one hard down the right field line. Hooks foul at the last second. And up through the middle, Birdo doesn't have a play on it. That's gonna be a base hit. Anyone might end Daisy's night now. Bullpen has Minter up and warming about. Birdo's coming in. Now, Daisy doesn't mean the end of her night. Just means that she's going to be playing it from shortstop, where she has been a lead. I would vote for her at All-Star here, but you get a vote based off what position you start in, and she has not been a great pitcher. Not better than her competition, of course. Slap hit. Blue Noki into a double play. Goes 4-6-3. That's 2 down. Birdo looking to end the 4th here. Top of the 4th, that is. Change up, strike 1 to Baby Mario, 2 stars. Or 3, excuse me. Classic change up, and Daisy has to die for it, but a little bit of clay-colored sand never scared anybody. Comes up, dusts herself off, and gets the dugout. Down only 3, with top of the order up to bat. 5 stars for both teams. Luigi doesn't really lean into his cycling. I'd like to see him trust his arm more, but you know, ever since he had that Tommy John.
I think we heard Luigi get hit by the shell, maybe.
I think that was Mario from shortstop since he got fired from the left side.
Okay.
Ooh, doubled up there. Great defensive play by Blue Noki. You do see that athleticism that you get. Now Shy Guy gonna have to try and make now magic out of mud.
Maybe I was wrong about Blue Noki at shortstop. It seems to be paying off pretty well.
The thing that's been interesting about everybody's team building approach is it feels like there's, you know, advantages and disadvantages. Like that felt like a Wiggler-esque dive where it sort of skimmed by them, and I feel like Pianta's may not have had that, but you know, having the speed to get to the tag if an error item takes them out is so huge. Shy Guy gets a board there. 2 out, 1 on first. Counts 1-1. Birdo swinging for the fences. Gonna send the ball rolling up against it. Runner's gonna land on the corner. Shy Guy heads to third. Birdo at first. It's a 2-out rally. Tying run at the plate. Maybe not exactly who you want for a 2-out run at the plate, but Toadette's hit well this year. She has synergy with Toad. That item could make a difference. Doesn't. Snapshot right to Nave.
Right to Nave.
Played his first game here and was possessed, and since then he's been playing like a man possessed. 3rd in MVMe rankings via me. All right, Blue Yoshi, Blue Yoshi, Blue Yoshi. Right to Daisy on first pitch. Gotta see some more discipline at the plate. I think it's, I mean, when is the benching talk going to start? I guess
Probably
they win this game.
Yeah.
If they win this game, you can't argue it. He is a great defensive player, but man, sorry to be so inflammatory. Blue Pianta into that second base. Shy Guy gets up there just like Dogi did, honestly. Okay, when is it too early to start talking about certain things? After this inning?
I think so.
Because I'll say this. Luigi is probably the most disrespected pitcher in this league. He doesn't really get the status of an elite pitcher despite being an innings workhorse. Like, he does a lot of work for this team. It is imperative that he has long outings.
Toad's thinking second.
Yeah, lets up a double there. That's to slide in. Won't be a stand-up double, but great piece of hitting and running there by Toad. And now Red Noki won't have the double play out risk as much. Tornado ball coming in. Slap hits it right to Nave. He's going to tag up the bag. No play at third. Red Critter. 1 out. Runner on third. Deep to center field. Baby Mario not hustling. He may have taken that a bit too easy. They sent up Blue Yoshi almost as a sign of respect, but not going to do anything except decrease the lead, decrease their stats for Bronze Buddy. Flower showing some life. Lead down to just 1 for the Fireballs. The captain's up the bat, bottom of the order. Big piece of situational hitting by Red Critter there. And now Daisy's blasted one to left field. Blue Yoshi isn't hustling. What is happening to the effort of this team? No. Gets over there just in time. Was saving his energy after getting gassed. Sends up baby Daisy. Oh man, if maybe she had
want to repeat
the poetry of baby Daisy robbing that from Daisy. Would have tied the game instead. 3-2. Nobody on, and nobody will be. Innings over.
Another close game.
We need you around every week if every game's going to be this close when you're watching them.
I try to watch all of them.
I appreciate that. It makes me feel less insane for commentating all of them. Thank you to everybody watching these, VOD or not. Luigi at the plate. Had a great double this last time up, I believe a long single to right field. Not this time. Shy Guy
Guy
takes
put in
away
work
another.
today.
This is maybe the most desperate baseball I've ever seen. This is two teams trying to stop a skip each. Birdo is pulling everything out. Daisy put in a great outing despite getting tired pretty early. Luigi lost the complete game, complete game shutout, but can still take his team to the promised land. 5 runs, just 1 separates them. Man, I feel like I have to talk in a whisper. 1 on, just 2 out. Now to a board. 2 on, 2 out. Blue Noki at the plate. Tying run at second. Or sorry, not tying run. This would be for more damage, so. Not going to matter either way. Look at Daisy in shortstop.
Like you were talking about earlier, they probably should move her there.
I agree.
Just to start off.
Maybe some discussions to be had over All-Star Week. See if they're be willing to swap positions. Maybe try it out for the games. That's Matt teased off on the first pitch, and Blue Yoshi and Baby Daisy getting tested again. It's a high trajectory ball. Gives them all the time in the world to hustle underneath it, and maybe that rest in the dugout gave them just enough time to get some juice back. They had no trouble corralling that one. He continues to look like one of the most impressive defensive center fielders in the league.
Just wish he would be a bit better at that.
I know. It's tragic. All the other Yoshis having a reasonable season. I believe last we saw he was hitting 4 in 19 on 23 at-bats. Just pitiful. Shy Guy over the head of Mario. Gets obliterated by another green shell, but still corrals the cutoff throw. Gets it second. 1 aboard. 1 out. Birdo at bat. Home run here would break the tie in a heartbeat. Come on, Team Daisy.
There's still time.
Crowd is tense. Charges up, gets a good contact, drives it into the gap in
Mario
left field.
misses.
Shy Guy thinks 3. Fireballs, the item won't
Don't
come
come
out.
out.
Nachos 5 out of 10. Welcome back. Sorry, those lines are atrocious. It's a full house here. Crowd is going wild as Toadette steps up. 1 out, runners at the corner. The tying run on third. Pal block. It's
Can't
through
you
the
make it
center.
happen?
Blue Noki can't get there. This game is tied at 3. Runners on first and second. Just 1 out. Toadette in a big way. The fans willed it into existence. Toadette put on a show. It might not be over yet. Protege Yellow Toad signature moment earlier. Red Toad slaps a base hit into right field. Or sorry,
Bases
right
are
center.
loaded. 1 out.
Base is loaded. Go dead. She's how best everyone is in the season. Now Red Noki with the bases loaded hits into a back-breaking double play. Mario handles that one no problem. Toadette caught leading. Disaster for the Fireballs. They tie it up, but what could have been? For the Fireballs, for the Flowers, excuse me. A break for the Fireballs.
They've been able to hold them scoreless for quite a bit now.
Man, oh man, oh man. And another nice play by Daisy. She is locking down that shortstop side of the field. Man, this version of Daisy is elite. She is swinging for the fences and stopping everything coming her way. And now Blue Yoshi, let's see him end this horrid streak of hitting. Not today, courtesy of the captain. Daisy is willing this team back to a win. 3 and 4 would be fine jockeying for a playoff spot. Top 6 seeds advance out of 8 teams, but you really want to avoid those bottom 2 seeds or you're risking relegation.
All 3 to Daisy.
Yeah. And she'll be up second, hitting behind Red Critter with that pivotal 2-run shot in the 4th to start the rally. Or in the 5th. Luigi tired, but it's the bottom of the 7th. It's the last chance, unless this goes to extras. And first pitch, that should preserve his arm a little. A nice play from Noki to take care of it. They're going to let him try to take care of it against Daisy. Some relationship between these two in the past. These two know each other well. Flowers are setting for a Pog walk-off. Bottom of the 7th, you're right. Daisy gets on base. Do you keep with Luigi, the steady hand, or do you go to Mario? He's been a little volatile, but he has that
Staying with
command.
Luigi.
Stay with him. Red Magic Koopa continues his great hitting, sends one into right field. Baby Mario gets
A
it
little
off
too late on
before,
the shell.
yeah, before the runners could advance, but that shell still obliterates him. What a moment it would be. Former MVP candidate, current MVP candidate. It's Matt from Wii Sports. Chops one up the middle. Bases are loaded. 1 out. A double play would would give us our second extra innings game ever. Anything else, and this game's over. Heartbreak for the Fireballs. Luigi searching for a complete game or more. Shy Guy up the middle. It's deep. Daisy's tagging. She's going home. No. Mario, the arm keeps her there. She probably would have been thrown out. That's great play from the center fielder. Probably unlucky. Now Birdo, the second captain of this team, steps up with a chance to end the game. 2 outs. Up the middle past Noki. This game's over. Daisy walks it off. Red Magic Koopa starting the celebrations. Birdo comes through in a big way. Blue Noki's been great all night, but not great enough. Oh, it's over. The loss streak for the Flowers, and maybe realistically speaking, playoff chances for the Fireballs. 4-3. Flowers come through in a must-win interconference match. Walk-off for Birdo, who will almost certainly be tonight's MVP.
Yep.
Wow. Wow, guys. Not a great night of hitting from really either squad, but that home run from Red Critter and then the backs of their 2 captains, Daisy with the defense, and Birdo sending us home in style. What a game. More games of the week. This might be, if you're trying to get your friends into this, guys, just tell them to watch week 3 and they'll understand. They can skip the last games 3 and 4, but you know, that's how it is sometimes.
He's been so fucking close tonight.